Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this platform, Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing here, after watching this video, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications. In that way, you will be able to know when we upload a new video. I want to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform which we are using to disseminate information to the members of the public. At the same time, I want to put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, I do not promote violence, I do not promote hate speech, I do not promote misleading information. Myself, I don't like it. We react to all forms of videos. So
I heard that Nnamdi Kanu, where he was kept or where he was kept in Sokoto prison. The Sokoto prison was, there was a terrorist attack very close to where they kept him. And this is not the first time this attack is happening in Sokoto. And then we urgently need Nnamdi Kanu to be removed from that Sokoto prison, because we're not going to stand here and continue to watch, and then Nigerian governments will be, trying to use that media or medium to assassinate Nnamdi Kanu. And this is the second attempt on Nnamdi Kanu's life in Sokoto prison. Now, Sokoto prison has been not like Sokoto prison has been invaded, but there was a terrorist attack very close to Sokoto prison twice now in that contraction called Nigeria. So please, we want the word. I know nobody's going to say anything about it, and even the word that we're calling, they want Nnamdi Kanu to be killed. That is the simple truth. So nobody's going to come for our rescue. We're going to do this ourselves. But I want to use this opportunity to tell Tinubu, I know my words are not heavy, but if anything does happen to our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, in Sokoto prison, him and his family will never escape it. This is not a threat, because Sokoto is one of the most dangerous cities in Nigeria, which even the United Kingdom said it when they were warning their people on the locations that they should go and they should not go. And I want to say this again. If anything does happen to Nnamdi Kanu, it will not be the Igbos that you know. You're not going to see us coming. We're really going to do something about it. So please, it is not a threat, and this is just a warning. Please, it shouldn't happen. Nnamdi Kanu should be relocated to a safer place where he can be able to file for his appeal. Please, that is not, I'm not pleading, but I'm telling you, the president of the illegitimate president of Nigeria, the drug lord Tinubu, do the right thing, do the needful, so that nothing evil will happen to Nnamdi Kanu. Again, I over the weekend saw the charade that was going on over in the media space about Nigerians. I know you. I can tell you for free that you people are not ready for anything. You are actually not ready. You people are easily, your tensions and your attentions are easily diverted from every small thing. Any small thing, they divert your attention. It is over the weekend, every bloggers are just talking about one man. Every bloggers. Forgetting that there is insecurity in Nigeria, forgetting that there is kidnapping, forgetting that Igbos are being marginalized, Tinubu is destroying our businesses, Christopher Musa is killing our people in the whole of the southeast and Biafra land, and these things are they've continued it because none of you is speaking about it. Now, all of throughout the weekend, throughout the weekend, what we are hearing is arresting this, arresting this, arresting that. Are you people not ashamed of yourself? Let me even start from there. Are you people not ashamed of yourself? Arresting, is he a government official? Is arresting a military man? Is arresting a police officer? The answer is no. The answer is no. Why is it that is arresting that is going to rescue kidnappers or people that the kidnappers held into ransom in forest? Why is it that is arresting that is always going there to, release them? Why is it that is arresting that is always going there? And you people are easily, your attention is easily diverted. With all the whole insecurity in the whole of Nigeria, arresting is your problem now. Today is arresting. Arresting is your problem today. Forgetting about the whole insecurity, the whole Christian genocide in Nigeria. Harrison is your problem. Number one, Harrison is not even made. If Nigeria was a working country, is it Harrison that is meant to go and be rescuing kidnappers? Is it Harrison that is meant to be going into the forest? Is it not the work of a military man? Is it not the work of the police? Is it not the work of your security in Nigeria? What are they doing? Why are they being paid? I ask you. The only thing they know how to do is to stand on the road, extort motors, extort our young boys, call them Yahoo boys, seize their phones, extort money from them. And now today, Harrison is your problem, taking your attention away from the reality happening on ground. Can you see how mad, how stupid some of you can be? When they call you very, very foolish Nigerians, very foolish. You are very foolish, you don't think. When this case of Harrison came up, why didn't you tell the police it's not your business, that they can handle it and move on with what is happening in Nigeria? Today, you don't have good light. You don't have steady power supply in Nigeria. How are you people going to be rich? How would you do a successful business in Nigeria, if I may ask you? How are you going to do a successful business? If there is no power supply, are you going to survive in Nigeria? The answer is no. So why is Harrison your problem today? You don't have good hospitals, you're not talking about it. Your children cannot go to the best of schools, you're not talking about it. Your roads are not good, you don't talk about that. You don't talk about that. You're only talking about Harrison this, Harrison that. Harrison this, Harrison that. By law, Harrison is not supposed to be a kidnapper rescuers or whatever they call them. You shouldn't be going into the forest. It's the job of your military. It's the job of your police if you don't know that. That is why they are there. So what they do is to intimidate, buy you people and oppress you, and then send fighter jets to the southeast. And then Boko Haram is destroying the whole of the North Central. But they are in our land. All over the weekend, Harrison this, Harrison that. And I told you people one thing. You see, one thing you should know is that I may not be 100% correct. But I tell you to be very careful of when I said be very careful of VeryDarkMan. I know how many people that came here and attacked me, said a lot of rubbish. So VeryDarkMan can come and tell you anything because he's VeryDarkMan. Now you are happy. You say yes, he's correct. Because he's who? Because he tells you that his integrity is top notch. Before Christopher Musa that was spying the whole Igbos, unaliving Southeast, fighting Simon Ekpa, he was removed from power. VeryDarkMan said Christopher Musa called him to discuss with him. He didn't want to make it public until they now called him back. What does that tell you? So when he was going to China, telling you he's going to destroy, he's going to be telling you people businesses, how businesses is being done here, and he's going to tell you the exact price that they're selling it, and I ask you, in what country will you go to China? What country, even this country where I am, the Chinese go to China. Sorry, the Bangladesh goes to China. The Indians go to China to buy goods. The Albanians, there are so many Albanian shops here, go to China to buy goods. They go and buy something of 1,000. They come here and sell it 12,000, 10,000 naira. But when you particularly go to that website to Google that thing that they brought from China, because the ones that they bring into this country is not substandard. It is, some of them are nearly original, you know, because they don't buy substandard things here. So when you go and check it, you see that it's just 1 pound, 1,000 naira. That is what they are selling it in China. And then the VeryDarkMan will come and tell you, oh, we bring it as there's a plant price. And you people are happy. They are destroying your businesses and you people are happy. Can you see how moronic you people can be? Some of you. I bought a charger in this country, a charger power back for 12,000 naira Nigerian money. When I went to China, I bought that power back 2 pounds, 2,000 naira. 2,000! What does that tell you? So when you come and ask them, boss, this thing is expensive in shop. He tells you, oh, you pay my shop rent, you pay my bills, you pay my boys. You want to bring Bilod down. You want to bring this person down. You are too good in everything you do. No, you don't make mistake. I, as a human being, makes mistake. Sometimes I come here to speak English. My English does not rhyme. Most of you can attest to that. So we are robots. We make mistakes. Now your attention is divided from the injustice that Omotosho did to Nnamdi Kanu. Your attention is divided from the genocide that is happening in the whole of Nigeria. Your attention is divided from the poverty that government put you into. Your attention is divided from the kidnapping that is happening in Nigeria. Today, it is, what is it called? This guy that went to rescue kidnappers, the person that they kidnapped, Harrison. Today is Harrison. So your attention is being removed from the reality on ground. This is how Nigerians behave. You don't behave as if there is anything in your skulls. You can see them ranting, social media rats. You can see them talking nonsense on social media. This is people that another man from another country provided a platform for you to strive, for you to eat. If it was not Mark Zuckerberg, all this nonsense, all this idiot on social media, do you think they will be coming to social media to talk? Where you are going to be paying, if before you come out to post anything online, you first of all pay $100. Are you going to see all this nonsense on social media? Before you come and post anything on social media, you pay maybe $50. Do you think all these idiots will be on social media today? They remove your heart from the reality on ground. And that is what they face. That is the reality in Nigeria today. They tell you that the government of Nigeria is not working. When Shetima, the vice terrorist, illegitimate president of Nigeria, told you that he's going to deal with Igbo, how do you think he was going to achieve that? How do you think he was going to achieve that? That is how the Islamic cleric came and told you, Shigumi came and told you, oh, we just give Igbos gun to kill Igbos. And it's happening. It's happening. So Ludo will employ you to come and kill your own brothers and sisters. You go see them. We don't come. Make una run away. We are here. Igbos against Igbos. They will be shouting. You will see them because they gave them pump action. Their power does not lie on the people who are kidnapping their citizens. Their power lies on their innocent civilians. If you see your Igbo brother, you go just they'll be swelling. No, we don't come now. We are here now. If you don't do this, we shoot. If you don't, you will see them dishing stupid orders. Where does this kind of thing happen? Only in Nigeria it happens. In the southeast. It doesn't happen in the west. It doesn't happen in the north. It's only in the southeast. Go and see how Igbos are destroying their brothers because of power. Because an illegitimate president and governor is in power, giving you orders. Go to Enugu State. Go to Enugu State. Go to Imo State today and see what these atrocities that these Muslim people are committing in the whole of these states. Because it is their brother. No Hausa man is handling gun. It is Igbos that are giving gun to go and harass Igbos. And nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. That is how a former UK prime minister came to Nigeria and told you that, oh, Nigeria is the most safest heaven on earth. And it's with security, heavy security he was guiding him. And he comes to tell you that Nigeria is okay. None of you can say anything. Now today is Harrison. A man in this country, former prime minister of this country that cannot speak when people are talking here, enters public transports like the way I enter public transport. He can't say anything, but he's coming to Nigeria to address you and tell you that the country is okay. You people can all go and buy. A prime minister of this country, a former prime minister, because he's a white man. Very gullible people. None of you I didn't see anybody attack him on social media. I did not. Let it be that is somebody that is like me now that come and tell the world, oh, Nigeria is the most safest ever. Come and see my comment section now. But a white man has told you there's no insecurity. And it's with heavy, is very guarded. The security guiding him, you can't even penetrate them. Nigerians, I'm very sorry for you people. You don't even know, most of you don't know the life that we are enjoying here. You don't know. I wish you know. You don't know how the freedom that we have here. I wish you people know. You don't know how cheap life is, food, clothes is here. None of you do. You think it's by gun and bullet. That is how Nigeria, that is where Nigeria resorted their own, by gun and bullet. Nnamdi Kanu is, everybody is tired. Come to my comment section before when Nnamdi Kanu was coming to court and going to this thing. Come to my comment section. It will be filled. I go read, I go tired, but now I barely read. Why? Not because there is, but they are tired. Nnamdi Kanu can. Now you see now. Come to my comment section now. Nah, they don't jail Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing to fight. Oh boy, they just smoke. Everything has scattered. They are weak. They are tired. Before, like I keep telling you people, social media is not where I eat from. I've never eaten social media's money. The God of Biafra knows I'm telling you people nothing but the truth. That's why I can raise my hand up and bring it down. Zo banana. I've never eaten 1 naira from any social media of mine. 1 naira. But yet I come to tell you people the truth. Today, nobody share. They will even come and look. What did he say? There's nothing that he's saying that is Nakaigabagodu. That is how you know that they are getting weak, they are getting tired. They are fading. We are fading. Biafrans are fading. It is no longer about Nnamdi Kanu. Injustice for one is injustice for all. The whole Igbo, just know that as Nnamdi Kanu is sitting in that prison, just know that it's me and you that is sitting there. Just know that. So you don't think, oh, it is Nnamdi Kanu, because what happened to Nnamdi Kanu has proven that Nigeria doesn't want us. You don't think, do you? If you come to the whole of the Southeast today, come just watch in December the people who were able to manage and fly home. You will see them. You will see the kind of Rolls Royce you have never seen in your life, the kind of cars that you don't even expect that exist. You will see them. Igbo people will buy it. How many of them have businesses in Biafran land? None. Nobody can boast that he has business in Biafran land. None of them. The other day, one of the richest man in one of our richest brothers in the Igbo land, Obi Kubana. I went to his club. I went to his club last week. Last weekend, not this weekend. Last weekend, upper weekend. The other weekend before this one, I went to his club. His club he has a club in this country, so I went there. So I saw him when he came in with some group of people. If you look at this boy, this man, Neko, and they were hailing him. I just stood and the freedom he has, no security, no nothing. I came there with some group of people to enjoy my life, so nothing concerned me. So but I was just looking at Chief Obi Kubana. I was just looking at him like this. In this country, they are normal human beings. Nobody knows them. But come to Nigeria, everybody knows Obi Kubana. Everybody. He goes around with security. He goes around with heavy security. Why did I bring this up? Today, that same Obi Kubana cannot travel to his fatherland and boast that this is my industry that people are enjoying from. But yet, in this country, a lot of different countries are working in his club. I'm telling you the truth. The club is somewhere in Bakin. I wouldn't mention the area. Bakin. That's where it is. For those of you that is in London here. It has a club in Bakin. They just finished building it, I think, about 4 months ago. That's for you to know that I'm not lying to you guys. Oneko, one single business in Igbo, it doesn't have. It doesn't have. Nnamdi Kanu is built. Gradually now they don't pull out. They've started forgetting about Nnamdi Kanu. Gradually, they are forgetting about Nnamdi Kanu. Gradually. This thing. Nigeria is not a country that anybody can be proud of. One small thing, they will just divert your attention. One small thing. Just that somebody took money from kidnappers' money is what is raining. Number one, have you asked yourself, in the same country, is that guy supposed to even enter the forest to fight for humanity? The answer is no. Where in the world have you ever had that, if not only in Nigeria? Where in the world? But Omotoshok and jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But kidnappers, you know this thing. You see, cause follows you when you do evil. You went as far as Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, you cannot control kidnapping in your country. Is that not a cause? No, realistically, is that not a cause? You cannot control the kidnapping in Nigeria. If we tell you how many people that they kidnap every single day in Nigeria, you'll be wild. No, nobody wants to speak about it again. Nobody is talking about Nnamdi Kanu again because they don't know what the country is all about. They don't know where their fate is today. This is who we are as a person. This is what we do as a person. So why would I be wasting my time on coming to say, oh, Biafra, this is this is that, when I know that none of you are serious. All of you are not even serious. You don't even know what you want for yourself. Most of you think that we are here to, you know, to impress you because we're in Obodo. I don't do that. None of us does that. None of us. But because I love my country, I want to be home and be free. I want to be. A boy came from the guy. I know him. He came from the United States of America. The day he was going to Nigeria, he told me that he wants to go and see home. The guy has not been home for like 11 years. I want to go. I want this guy. No, go Nigeria. Nigeria is not safe. When they see you, they go not say you know from this land because your skin go the glitter. They go no. No go, go hire this, na security. I tell him. I told this boy, his name is Ifani. Ifani Eze, that is his name. My friend, we went to the same school in Akoka. Western College, that's my school. You can go and verify. Western College, Unikeyaba. That's my primary school. The university I attended was University of Lagos. So you can go and verify. I'm not like Tinubu that doesn't have school or classmates. I have a lot of classmates. So go and verify this thing. So if Akadi used to be, you know, he's a very, he used to be far from me, like he's a junior to me. So, but he's a very good guy. So we always talk. So when I finished school, I met him. He was in federal, I think, FCT. It was one federal polytechnic that is in Akoka. I've forgotten the name of that federal polytechnic. It's very close to Baku bus stop in Akoka. I think it's Federal College of Education, Akoka. Yeah, Federal College of Education, Akoka. So that's where he schooled. You know, so when he traveled out, he first traveled out before I did. So we're talking. Now that boy, Ifani, yeah, when he traveled home in March. What is it, March? Yeah, sometimes in March. He didn't return back to America. They killed him. He was kidnapped and he was killed. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the gospel truth. So Nigeria is not safe. The kind of gangsters that are in power cannot do anything because Tinubu was given a document to sign that is going to look away why banditry takes on in Nigeria. And today, I think names of those criminals and people sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria has been released. It is not anywhere on social media. Nobody is talking about it. But you're talking about arson. Nobody. That is why the youth of Nigeria, they are very lazy. The youth of Nigeria is very lazy. They are very weak. Very weak. The population of Nigeria, is it 1/4 of what is happening in Nepal? What happened in Nepal? All we know how to do is, this guy get big nash. If you come and see them, they will, hey, I want to come and plug my charger. I want to charge my phone. All this rubbish. You hear that phone on social media. Nonsense. No more educative story. No more things that will encourage you as in Nigeria. Nothing. Bitterly suffering in Nigeria but smiling, like Fela will always sing and say, suffering and smiling. That is it. That is what Nigeria is known for. Your politicians can oppress you, they can intimidate you, they can do anything to you, and they will ask you to shut up. Will you talk? No, the answer is no. You ain't going to say nothing. You can't say nothing. Today, somebody will insult me. Just watch on my comment section. I am open for criticism. You can criticize me as much as you want, no problem, but criticize me with facts. But today, somebody will still criticize me talking about VDM. When people were saying he was working for the government, he said, hey, no. But he told you that him and Christopher Musa shook hands and they took pictures. Oh, he went there to drink coffee and to drink tea. Do you know if he can take picture with a military general like that? Do you know how many people that have access to him? No, don't worry, we'll fund you. Go to China. Go and do this. What business is he doing? Is VDM doing? I know somebody, a good friend of mine, calls VDM. We gathered day on Sunday, called VDM in my presence. Very good friend of mine. We gathered days together. I call VDM, put in call for phone. Him and VDM, they talk. So if I need to get VDM's number, I can get it today. I don't need his number. It's not my kind of person. He doesn't believe what I believe in. I believe in separation of Nigeria. He believes that Nigeria is going to be good. So we don't think the same way. We don't think the same way. We're not thinking in the same direction. I know people who know VDM well. What does that tell you? That tells you my integrity is still intact. I cannot form who is VDM? Who the hell is he? Go to social media. See what they're saying. Rubbish. They've forgotten the killings going on in the east. They've forgotten the killings going on in the north. They've forgotten that Nigeria is insecure today. They've forgotten the injustice Omotosho did to Nnamdi Kanu. They've forgotten all of that. They moved on. Wow. What a country. And that is the country you want me to belong to. That is the same country you want me to belong to. The country that I cannot teach my children anything. How many of you can comfortably train your children the way you want it in Nigeria? How many of you? None of you. None. In this country, I don't pay school fees. I don't pay all the school fees through my tax. The government takes care of everything, and you dare not bring your children to school. You dare not. Or if the children come to school, the teachers will first of all look at their fingernails, whether they are well kept. They will first of all look at all their body, if they are okay. If they are okay, they will. One thing, maybe you mistakenly flog your child and the mark show to God. In Nigeria, they kill them. They kill children in Nigeria. They killed children. They kill children in Nigeria. But in this country, in fact, if they see Mark and the child keeps telling them, oh, my mother flogged me, my daddy beat me. 2 times they will warn you. The 3rd time they will take that child away from you. They will tell you that they're not capable to train a child. But in Nigeria, Nigerian government takes the life of their own. They take the life of their own. Everybody in Nigeria is just going mad. Mad. Go and talk. Look at, in a country where you have professors, doctors, lawyers, educated lawyers, but look at the person ruling your country, Agberu, an area boy, and they rule you as a president. All of you are very relaxed. You're very comfortable with that. What a shame to you people. Shameless country. Very shameless. Very, very shameless. Look at the ministers that they were appointed. Criminals. People of questionable character. Those are your ministers. Go and look at what the rubbish Tinubu brought in as ministers. Rubbish that he brought as ministers. Those are the people who are going to lie, continue to lie, to make your one Nigeria be efficient for them, not for us, because Biafrans have moved on. Thank God for Dr. Ngozi Orebode that we declared our independence on the 29th day of November 2024, and that will stand forever. Not even Donald Trump, not even EU or AU will write that off in our history. Not them. So what they know that's why they're going everywhere, trying to lobby this so that they can destroy that declaration. You can imagine Dr. Ngozi Orebode telling you the other day that Tinubu and his cohort, and I believe he's going everywhere to write that Biafrans are terrorists, so that they will not carry out our legitimate right as citizens of Biafra to print our money, to print our ID card, to print our passport, because they know once that money comes out, that is the end of Nigeria. Going everywhere. You can imagine Tinubu trying to put bounty, or rather not even bounty, trying to, lie to Finland so that Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria. Trying to lobby, that's the right word I was looking for, trying to lobby Finland by any means necessary. The first thing they did was, let us go for EKPA. Since EKPA is serving jail term in United States, since he's we will now go to Finland. That is their stupidity, their stupid mentality. Nigeria, government, evil. They used over 10 million to go and bring Nnamdi Kanu, but they cannot fight insecurity. And Harrison is helping, and you people are shouting. You people are mad. I don't know Harrison. I've never met him before. Apparently, this is my first time of hearing the guy's name because what did they do? No concern me. People are mad. Is Harrison meant to be in that bush? The answer is no. It's the job of the security, your security outfit that you people pay, that extorts you every day, is meant to be there. But the young man went there, risking his life. You don't want to. You don't want to agree with the fact that it's not the one that is meant to be there. You are your own is why should you remove money from the money? I don't care what he has done. That's not my business. But look, the major thing, if Nigeria was working, Harrison will not be in that position today. Why so many of us are in the position that we are today? Because the country is not working. That is why. That is why we are there. I don't blame some of us. I don't blame us. I really don't blame us. Most important thing is we need to continue to fight. Don't let them divert your attention. My brother, our father, our leader is in Sokoto prison. Sokoto is not his father's palace. Sokoto is not his father's, his mother's land. Sokoto is a far north that is not our country. So on this note, Biafrans, I must drop it here. It is time for me to get into my work. I'm going to come back tomorrow to continue this section. Thank you so much. I don't have enough time to continue today, so I must leave it here with you guys. Stay blessed, stay focused. Nnamdi Kanu remains our leader. Simon remains our leader. Dr. Ngozi remains the only leader we know for now until these two legendaries are out. Thank you, Biafrans. May God bless you from here.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.